It's back to conference play and back to the RMU Island Sports Center this weekend for the men's hockey team. I'm Matt Gajtka with head coach Derek Schooley. But before we talk about this upcoming matchup against Bentley, I want to go back to this previous weekend in the Three Rivers Classic, and especially that game against #1 St. Cloud State down at PPG Paints Arena. You've said you were happy with the team performance overall. What specifically did you like that you can carry over here?
Well, we played with a lot of energy, and we played 60 minutes, and that's the most important thing. We got a complete effort from all of our guys. We didn't have any lapses in play, and we played for 60 minutes, and those are the things that we got to do to make sure we're successful. And we're very good when we play sometimes 20 minutes, sometimes 40 minutes, but we got a good 60-minute effort, and that's the #1 team in the nation. That's the Duke of college hockey. That's the Alabama or Clemson of college hockey. And we had them 2-2. We were tied in the game for over 41 minutes, and we had 2-2 with about 12 minutes to go, and they just found a way to get the job done. But really good learning experience for us. We had a great event. Congratulations to Brown, who shocked everybody by coming home with the title. But at the end of the day, we got a chance to play. We had 10 of our 11 freshmen in the lineup on Saturday night, and a great learning experience for our guys.
Yeah, let's expand on that. I was going to say, we've been talking about this being a young team all year, and you have to be heartened by the performance of your freshmen, both against Brown with Grant Eber's hat trick, and then, of course, in the game against St. Cloud State. 4 of your 6D against St. Cloud State were freshmen. You don't see that too often at this level, and also 5 of the 6 goals in the tournament were scored by freshmen.
Yeah, and our future is very bright, and we knew that we were going to have to be patient with our freshmen, and they've had at times found their way through the college game and worked extremely hard to get through where they're at. Justin Adamo had a great start, and we need to get him going. Grant Aber has been hurt, and now he came back with a big weekend. And Nick Lalonde's been in the lineup every game, but his found his way. Now he needs to find the score sheet, which he did this past weekend, which was very good for him. Kip Hoffman is a very talented player for us, has found his compete level, and he's produced a little bit. And Aiden Spellacy, who has a massive compete level, and a pushback has found his way on the score sheet a couple times. So, and then we got Aiden Beck, who local boy, who gives us everything he has every day, and he's gotten a game. And the future is bright for all these guys. And to come with 4 freshmen D against the #1 team in the nation and play very well is also a big feather in their cap as well.
So we get to the midway point now of conference play. The rest of the way in regular season, it's going to be against Atlantic hockey foes. You look at the standings, Derek, and it's incredibly tight at the top. The top 8 are separated by 7 points at the moment. So, well, first of all, it speaks to the parity and the rising level of this league, but it's got to feel like an opportunity for you guys too, right?
Well, we're an opportunity to go either way, and we've got a chance to climb. We're 4 points out of first place with a game in hand over the top team. We're 3 points behind Air Force, and we're in a big log jam at 4th place, a tie with 3 other teams, but we're just as close to being in 8th place as we are in 1st. So we've got to make sure that we focus in these last 14 games of league play, and you got to come out with points every weekend. And you got to start putting together a little bit of streak. You're not going to win every game because of the parity in this league, but there's a chance to put a large streak together, maybe 7 out of 9 or 7 out of 10, to where you make some large jumps in the standings. And if we can do that, then we'll be very successful. So I'm excited for the second half. We can take a lot to build on from our game against St. Cloud, and if we can do that, then the second half of Atlantic hockey play will be very good to us.
This will be your only home series of the month here at the Island against Bentley, a team that's come off the holiday break with a couple of interesting results. They tied against Dartmouth just recently this past weekend and fell by 1 to New Hampshire. So they're getting back to conference play as well. What have you seen in the Falcons game lately?
Well, Aiden Polino's always give us problems. He's a good goaltender, and we were 3-3-1 against him. We played him 7 times last year, a thrilling 3-game series in the first round of the playoffs. Luke Santoro's a goal scorer. You got Tanner Jago on the blue line. That's a good player. And Gorowski, and you got a local Moon Township product, Brenny Walkham. So there's a lot of history with us in Bentley. We played a couple playoff series, so it'll be fun to play here and fun to get back in conference play. And we got to make sure that we get points every weekend.
Hope to see you down here at the Island. 7 o'clock face-off on Friday, 4 o'clock special time on Saturday. See you then.